Alright, boys and girls, today's lesson is lesson 5-7, and it's called Write First Step Questions for Two-Step Problems. Basically, what it means is you're going to solve the first part of a question in order to answer the second part. So today we're going to get right into the pages, and I'm going to be zooming in because I'm going to have to do some writing on these lines, and you know how big my words are when I write. I'm going to do just a couple on each page. I'm going to send you off to do the rest on your own. So this isn't going to be a very long lesson. The first one says, the orchard had 8 rows of apple trees. There are 7 rows with 6 apple trees and 1 row with 4 apple trees. How many apple trees are in the orchard? So you need to answer the first part of the question, which is how many apple trees are in 7 rows? And the answer is 42 trees. So then you need to solve the problem. Now that you know there are 42 trees, it says the orchard has 8 rows of apple trees. There are 7 rows with 6 apple trees and 1 row with 4 apple trees. How many apple trees are in the orchard? Well, you know there are 7 rows that equal 42 of them, and then they said 1 row has 4 in it. So that 8th row has 4 in it, so the answer, I'm going to do a little semicolon here, looks like a J kinda, is 46 trees. Because there are 42 trees in the 7 rows that have 6 in them, and the 8th row only has 4, so there are 46 total. The second one, Mrs. Hayes bought 4 packs of pencils with 10 pencils in each pack. She divided the pencils evenly among her 5 children. How many pencils did each child get? Well, first you need to find out how many pencils did Miss Hayes buy? Hopefully, if there's 4 packs of pencils, 10 in each pack, that means she had 40 pencils. And if you know she had 40 pencils and she equally divided them between her 5 children, each child got 8 pencils each. Okay, so that's the first page, and the next 3 aren't going to be terribly hard. We'll work on them in small group if we have to. I'm going to give you guys a lot of time in this lesson to work on them. These are the same type of questions. You have to kind of figure out what they're asking, and then solve the problem. Okay, so these are actually exactly the same type of questions, but I'm going to do a couple on this page, and then I'm going to have you do both pages on your own. A bus has 10 seats that can hold 2 passengers that eat. A bus has 10 seats that can each hold 2 passengers and another seat that can hold 3 passengers. How many passengers can be seated on the bus? Well, first you need to know how many passengers can sit in the 10 seats, right? Because that's the first thing it says. So you know that if there's 10 seats, and each one can hold 2, that 20 people can sit in the 10 seats. So we'll say 20 passengers. And then it says the last seat can hold 3, so 20 plus 3 is 23 passengers. So you're almost finding 2 answers to each. Number 7, Dana made 6 fruit baskets. She put 4 apples, 2 pears, and 3 oranges in each basket. How many pieces of fruit did Dana use in all? So your question you have to find out here is how many... Man, my mini is not looking good. Pieces of fruit were in each basket. Are in each basket. Hopefully you're writing all this with me. Okay, so this is where you'd add 4 plus 3 plus 2 is 9. So 9 pieces And then it said she made 6 baskets, so 9 times 6 would equal 54 pieces. A lot of steps to these. Be very, very patient when you do it. That means take your time. And let's work through the 6 problems, the 3 from last page and 3 from this page, and then we'll talk about it in small group.